I thought you were traveling because last week you was like, I think I'm gonna be traveling, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, okay, well,
No, it is
because
true.
we leave super early in the morning because he's on call today.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we're leaving like at 5 in the morning. So everybody that was over there, come on over here.
I was like, I don't know what to do, and I said, well, I can stay here. I go there. I don't know. I figured, well, whatever. We'll just let it go and
Yeah,
see
and
what
I was just
happens.
like, I thought y'all was already traveling because, you know, y'all was getting going. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah, we go on Saturday, and usually we do leave on Thursday. So it's
right?
an assumption it's true, and I think we even did talk about that, and I wasn't quite certain whether it was or not. And you said,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to be traveling too with, and so anyway.
So y'all know this is live, like literally, this is live. This is not pre-recorded. This is not even any of that.
Well, that's what I told. That's what I said when it happened too, because I said now you know it's live because
Yes.
this doesn't happen in pre-recorded situations.
No. And then what's so funny, I was like, I said, my phone went goes on. I'm like, Twitch? What the heck? I said, this can't be real. This got to be from last night. I'm like, this is weird. And I'm looking, I'm like, no, he's in a different area of the house. And this is.
Yeah, you know what's interesting is my phone didn't go off, and it didn't go off for Julie, Susan, or even for anybody else. I don't know what's happening for my YouTube. It's not doing the dings that I usually get. So I need to figure out what's happening for nobody. For nobody.
Right. I only got the Twitch one, but I didn't get the YouTube.
Yeah.
For today. Last night I got the YouTube,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but
I don't
not
know what's
the.
happening with YouTube, but sometimes, Lord have mercy. And not even Facebook, nothing. So that's
Yeah.
crazy.
Child, I was over there doing monthly readings.
I
The
know
June.
Linda was saying the June reading, you were doing a June reading or something.
Yep. I'm
Yeah,
doing June readings. I'm like, because, I'm just going with the flow today.
I hear you. I hear you. And I was just
That is hilarious. That's what we get for not communicating with each other.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah, so that is funny. I was just like, well, let me just no, because this is our Thursday, doggone it.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely.
I had just I said, hey, Don is not here and he's traveling today. So I'm just going to do monthly readings. No questions. Nobody's asking any questions today. Because I'll be damned if I'm doing some love questions today.
Oh, I'm telling you. After yes, folks. Folks, heed and read the room. Heed the warning and read the room.
Oh,
If you're going to ask me what X thinks about Y and should Z marry either one of them, don't do it.
right.
Don't do it. As
Don't do
Angie,
it.
I could say, as Angie would say,
Don't do it. No, don't do it. No, 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 no.
Yes.
not
And
today.
I had my little caption thing at the bottom too. Everything. It was just go.
Did you see the
Because this
intro?
was what's going to happen. This was what was going to happen. Everybody that was on your platform, they was going to jump over to mine, or mine jump over to yours. They
Uh
was going to ask you a question because I was only strictly doing June readings and vice
huh. Oh.
versa. So
So they would have probably posed the question, watched you
yes.
until their question came up, and then popped it back over.
Yes. Yeah, we
Yeah.
see y'all. We know what y'all doing. We
Mhm.
know what y'all do. I have a little list going and everything, child.
Did you see what I created for today? I just wanted something quick because I figured again I'm going solar, right? So I did this.
Okay.
Watch this.
Yes, I
I created a
love that. I
personal
love
countdown.
the whole background.
Mm. I'm
And
not sure about the music though. The music I was still like the music is like it's futuristic, but it's not
it's
really. I
very
wanted something a little
futuristic.
more mystic, And I was
It's very futuristic. I'm like, wait a minute. It's like, I don't know what's about to come out. But everybody that was on the live when I was just there, I will post up your readings. It was only 3, so I am gonna post them with the timestamp so you can rewatch it. You know.
Oh my goodness. Well, we had a few questions pop in. Again, folks, as Shawna said very clearly, no love readings, please. Don't worry, Kelly, we were not getting a divorce.
No, it looked like that at first because I was like, oh my gosh, did we break up and we didn't talk about it? Did we? Because I'm looking at my text, I'm like, I don't see nothing in my text.
I knew it's funny. I didn't even think about mentioning it last night because I just assumed. I was.
Yeah, I did too because of what you said last week, where you said that y'all were going to be going. I'm like, oh, okay, well, all right. Okay, then.
Again, folks, if you would like to chat with us, either just your voice on or your voice and your video, send me an email to sonoranmystictarot@gmail.com. And I will send you a link for today's live. What happens is you will come into what I call the green room. You'll be there. You'll hear what's going on, but you won't be included yet. And then when we're ready to have you on, come on. If you have your camera on, then we will see you. If you don't have your camera on, then we will hear you. And either one is fine with us, whichever way you want to do it. The good part is you can have a conversation instead of, and you can even maybe delve a little deeper because of the conversational style. So there you go. So let us know if you want to be included. And you know what? As I've said that once or twice already, I haven't checked to see if anybody did. I guess I better check.
Right?
You know, Shawna, I was explaining that the psychic fair is in July. They're having one in July already. Usually it's like every 2-3 months, but they're having one in July 9th, I think it is. That's sooner than usual. But I'm like, okay, if I can make it, I'm gonna be there.
Oh yeah. Well, I was thinking. Well, I thought I saw one for June, but maybe it was the July one that you had posted up.
And there's another group that's doing some psychic fairs here. Here in Scottsdale, and then there's a few different people doing them now, but they're not like the size of the one that I attend. And the one of them I have attended on 2 occasions, and it just really didn't give me the energy I'm looking for. You know,
Right.
You got to have the energy, as you know. It's all about energy. You got to have the energy. So
right. What was I going to say? I saw that Julie she went live and was walking into one, and I saw Susan's table set up, and I think I saw her table set up too. And I think it was I was like, oh, well, they be having them psychic fairs out there. The closest psychic fair that they have here, they did have one in Fort Myers, but it was, so we went there the weekend before for the Comic-Con. Well, the vibe in there was a little stank, one. Two, it was old, like,
the facility is old? The facility is old?
Yeah, it was at the Crown Plaza. And you would think the Crown Plaza, those hotels will be nice. The carpet, it was everything. Now, I'm just picking at everything, but I was just like, oh my gosh, the energy is not good in here. So they had theirs, but they was charging like $40 for people to come in for the psychic fair. $40.
Does that mean you get like free readings or something, or what?
That's what I was thinking. I'm like, what? I was like, I'm not going to waste my money for something that I'm only going to be in there for maybe an hour. Now, we got charged $40 to walk into the Comic-Con, and we just walked, made a Yui, and came right back out. Because it stunk that bad.
That's not good.
That's not good.
How much did you pay for that one too?
$40.
$40.
So then I was looking around. I was like, it's got to be some better ones going around. And so I looked around, but they're not here. They either Orlando, Tampa just did a huge one, but it was a conference. It was Hay House. And so that was,
I heard about that one too.
All these folks. all these folks was there.
Yeah.
All these people, anybody from Hay House. I know Chris Ann was there. Colleen, Colette, whatever her name. She was there. It was big names. And that was a 3-day weekend thing. Now, something like that, is worth it. But that was in Tampa. I love Hay House too, Kelly. Hay House is the stuff. But when they be having them sales, honey, I be Hay House crazy. I'm like, in the cart, add the cart.
I have to put it in the cart and then wait at least a day because if not, it gets me in trouble.
I know. And then I'm like, I don't want Kenny to see all my cards, all the decks that I done got. Because then he will be like, where you gonna put them at? Mind your business. Don't be worried. See, I got in trouble with my glasses because they kept coming in every other week for my different glasses, and then he was just like, and then I laid them out, messed around, laid them out on the dresser, and he counted them, and I said, "Oh, what are you doing?" He's like, "Why you need all these glasses? Accessories? Oh, why are you in my business?"
Hey, you wanted me to look all this? This is part of this.
Oh, that's right.
Exactly. You're his trophy. Come on. It's like if you're gonna take your goddess out as a for touring, it's like you got to make sure that she's looking good. So don't question all this.
All the way. Don't be asking me why.
I like the hair. So this is braids, right?
Yeah. So I got a heart here. Let's see. I got a heart over here. Mm-hmm. And then it's an open heart over here.
I won't even begin to ask how long because I'm guessing it's more than 5 hours.
No.
She,
so what takes the longest is the parting because it's clean. Yeah. So it took about 3 hours. And plus, I got a lot of hair, honey. Everybody know I got some big hair, so yeah, it took us 3 hours to do it because of the parting, and plus we mixed the hair. So there was 3 different colors, and so we just mixed it all together.
Well, it looks good. It looks really good, and it's very different. It also looks good for summer.
Yes. So I'm definitely getting it right for this, and plus, I had to be fly for this weekend.
Exactly.
This weekend and next week. I'm so happy. Next week is going to be bomb.com. So, yeah.
Yes, indeed. So, let's see. We have, first up, let me get back to my chats. I'm totally off game here. Shredda.
We've been off from the beginning. So
exactly. Shredda says, hi, what does the universe want me to be doing, focusing on right now?
Ooh.
Again, people, keep your love readings to yourself. Give us something to bite into. This is a great one. This is a good way to start.
This is a great one.
Absolutely. But I'm Shredda. Don't get ticked if it's not what you want to hear. Because last night we had a few who was like a little bit combative. And I was like, guess what?
Oh.
Ask me again. I'm telling you, I was a bit worn out at one point. You need to replay it because I was not.
I gotta replay. I'm gonna have to.
Super nice at the very end. I had to give a little testy. A little testy.
Why y'all do my brother like this? I don't understand.
It was something else.
Ooh. Oh, Shredda. I was about to say something stupid. Well, you can't. Lord. Why you do? You the one brought it up, okay? So I'm talking to you. You the one brought it up. You put it in my head. Okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? You had Shredda. The one that nobody likes. That was a joke for me, I guess. And spirit. Shredda's like, that ain't funny.
Shredda's like, I've heard this before. Don't.
I know. Like, you're not the first. You're not the first. But, you know. Anywho, this is what we get to start the day off like this. Anywho, let's get into your question. Splinter was creepy. Shredder was, who was Shredder?
Oh, don't give me the line. Don't give me the line.
No. No. Okay, Shredder. This is, you got the hang one. Spirit is telling you need to let go. You need to surrender to the divine, to spirit. Also, I feel like you need to do some releasing. So before you can really get into what you really need to be doing, this is what you really need to be doing, because this is at the beginning. Okay. And this will bring that clarity, that this will bring the enlightenment in for you as well. As you release whatever it is that's on you right now, or what you are holding on to. You holding on to something, and spirit wants you to let it go. Okay, let it go.
Let it go. Let it
Real.
go.
Yes. On top of that, when you do let it go and you give it to spirit, allow spirit to transmute that into something that's so amazing, then the focus becomes, you start to zero in into the what you was coming up, instead of being scatterbrained, try to, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this, let me just, squirrel, and you're not, it's throwing you off. You know what I mean? So this is release the things. What I just heard was release control. Okay? Release control of trying to make it and have it go your way, love. When you start to refocus on your needs, your wants, your desires, your dreams, your goals, then spirit is like, okay, now we're putting a plan together. Now we can, this is, bam, here's the first cup I want you to focus on. Because now that's what you are looking at. That's what's getting your attention. That's what you are being drawn to. You have the Empress here. The Empress is speaking with energy of success, but also birthing something new. Okay, so I'm feeling like spirit wants you to let go of the past, let go of the oldness, let go of the old patterns, and embrace newness, embrace new patterns, embrace new habits. Okay, and start something new. Go towards that. All right. What you resisting? What internal conflict are you having? Because here's what I'm thinking. If you start something new, then you think it's going to fail if it doesn't go the A, B, C, D, E, like in that line, when sometimes A can go to D and sometimes D can go to M. You know what I mean? Because what's you're too concerned of the middle one. You concerned of B, C, all of that, when you don't have to be. When spirit said, look, I got you. Just allow me to do what you need me to do and take the control out. Okay. But this is going to be some internal conflict that you're going to have. This is that resistance. You resisting that you're not trying to let go of that control, honey. But look, when you do and don't resist, guess what's going to happen? Spirit is going to bless you big time with this Ace of Pentacles. Big time. All right. Like more than what you could ever imagine. This is that something better. Okay. So that's what I have for you, love.
I like it. You know, the interesting thing I was getting is that the one thing that came through strongly to me while you were talking and while you were connecting was that they need to shut out everybody else's opinions. They
Right.
listen too much to everybody else. And
Right.
if they're going to listen to something, if you want to listen to something, if you want to listen to someone, if you want to listen to direction that probably has some validity to it, listen to spirit. Listen to that inner voice that spirit is talking to you with. So where they are putting thoughts in your head that that you're wondering, what does that mean? Where is that coming from? Don't ask. Don't think about where's it coming from, because the reality is it is spirit, and you know it's not your thought. Generally, because it is different. It comes in a different way. The syntax is very different. The way in which the it's put together, you just know it's not from you. Therefore, again, it's spirit. And again, it's interesting. You will poo-poo that. You will say, "Oh, well, I don't know about that."
Right.
And you'll listen to somebody who has gone nowhere and done nothing with their life, who will tell you how to make success. You got a problem when you're listening to somebody whom you see their outcome and they're trying to direct you, versus spirit, who is driving you and will guarantee to watch out for you. Because again, spirit doesn't work for everybody else. Your spirit guides, your entities that live around you, that work around you, they're there for a reason, and their reason is to help you become the higher, more empowered you that you should be, the one to fulfill that life contract, the contract that you put into place before you came into this world, saying X, Y, and Z will happen before I check out, unless I choose to take an earlier exit. And that's a whole other conversation. But generally speaking, when I say that, folks, you have a few exit points in your life. You've already created them when you came in. And you, at that point, can say, you know what, I think I'm done with this one. And at that, when you hit that next exit point, then you cash out. It's the way it is. And some people will go through many exit points until they hit the one, or they hit the final one, which is their exit point. But my point to you is this, is that those voices that you're hearing, the voices that the conversation or the ideas or all those things that come to you are there for a reason, because spirit's putting them there. But sometimes, Shredda, you have to believe in them more than you believe in people around you, even though I'm not discounting what people around you are saying, but I'm saying put in balance. Think about, okay, there's Joe Schmo over here who is who's in the same place, who even when you talk to them, they feel stuck, they feel ground down, they feel like there are no options, or they feel frustrated because they can't move forward. And yet they're going to be telling you this information, and you're going to take it to heart and take it to stone and say, guess what? I'm going to be, I'm going to do this, and it's going to make me the happiest person in the world. Well, if that's the case, how come it didn't work for them? So make sure that you listen to spirit. I'm not saying totally exclude other people, but I'm saying put them in perspective, talk to spirit. Spirit's communicating with you. Listen to it. I think that's what I'm saying. So,
the one that popped out, the card that popped out again is trust. You need to trust spirit. You trusting all the wrong people that ain't doing anything. And I'm not saying they ain't about anything. They're just not doing anything, and they trying to tell you how to do your life, do what you need to be doing. And that ain't it. That ain't it. You trusting the wrong people. The first thing, you ain't even trusting your own self. And so I'm just saying.
There you go.
Yeah.
Super. Well, next in line is actually somebody, I guess not. Anyway, I thought it was. There you go. Next in line. Who do we have next in line? Pinky Lee, believe it or not. Yes, Pinky Lee. Reading Pinky, give us a question.
Pinky gets in quick. Let me tell you. I mean, she gets in quick.
Yeah, but I didn't get a question, Pinky. So if you could give me a question, that'd be great. Linda says your guidance, advice, and explanations are priceless. You both have a very special gift. Shine on my loves. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate that so much.
Linda.
Hey, Bonnie, nice to see you in. Hey, Kai Warner, nice to see you in.
Bonnie,
as well.
I saw you earlier on mine, and you was asking me about your man, honey, when you moved to Florida. I thought we answered that. Oh, did we say somebody was going to help you? I don't know. I don't remember the details.
I don't know. Maybe you're disclosing a little something she didn't know. A little something. Pinky, are you still exactly jaded? Pinky, are you still here? While we wait for Pinky, why don't we take Amber? Amber is here.
Oh, I thought Pinky was because she responded. I already pulled Pinky cards, doggone it.
Oh, then do Pinky. I was looking for a Pinky question, and she's not here. It's like, what? I'm wondering why she left us. What the hell?
She didn't. She was on here earlier. She was just saying something earlier.
I
Yeah,
wonder if she lost connection or something.
there she go. June reading. Well, I already pulled your cards, Pinky. I think she was switching people, like going from each platform. Cause now she's on the. Anyway, I done pulled these darn cards and they done came out. Pinky, she wanted a June reading, so bam! I don't care what. Here's the cards. You got the 8 of Swords here. This is you coming out of your limitations. Okay, this is you trusting yourself even more, trusting your intuition, trusting that gut, trusting how your intuition is moving you and guiding you. I also feel like you are letting that go, like you are just coming out like daggone Diana Ross here. Like you are taking that rope off. You are taking that blindfold off. You are seeing things totally different now. And the swords that are around you are not, they didn't block your way. You just thought that they was blocking your way. Because that's the assumption. But no, honey, you trust that path right there is leading you going forward. Stay on your path. Stay on what you are being drawn and called to, okay? You have the Empress card here. I am loving it. And I shuffle the heck out of these cards. You definitely is birthing something new. I'm getting newness. I'm getting success here. I'm getting you doing something and bringing in the love into this, because the Venus energy is round, and you know, Venus energy is all about love, child, and all about beauty, and you are seeing it differently, and that's what you are bringing to the table, honey. Let's just recognize that this is who you are, this Queen of Swords. let's just recognize this queen right here, Miss Lee. That is you. That is all you. This is the center. This is what you are bringing, that whole attitude in June for you. I feel like you are overcoming so many obstacles and so many challenges. You have overcame them. Okay. You're not taking no bull crap from anybody. You are about you. You are the true diva, and you are harnessing that energy. Use that energy, because at one point they try to break you, and now you like, not today, not tomorrow, not ever. I got my power back, and I own it. I've been to that battlefield. And I came out on top. I done crushed everybody. I done chopped off everybody's heads, and now I'm still the one standing on top of the mountain. Matter of fact, I'm sitting on top of the mountain with a strong foundation. Okay? This is your freedom. 5 of Cups. This is your freedom. No more dealing with the past. This is time for you to focus on the future. Focus on those 2 cups that's needing your attention. This right here, yeah, it's like you having the funeral for him, child. I see you like, amen, let's go. You know, I'm done with you. I'm done with the past. I'm done dealing with things that I'm done dealing with the cups that's then spilt over. I am done with it. Now, this King of Cups here, this is being in control. But this is also, now I'm nosy. I'm trying to figure out, is this somebody coming through? Or is this somebody, you know, that's in the picture already of keeping you calm? Or you know, is being there with you. Regardless of the headache. No, this is a person that is going to help you with your abilities. Help you stay working hard. Stay focused on your gifts, on your goals. This is a person that is like, you know, it's going to help you with your distractions instead of you being all over the place. Now, this person is going to help you hone in to that hard work that you put in for your gifts, that you master those gifts. This is a person that is going to definitely help you in that realm. This is a person that's really calm. This is a person that is like, you know, that goes with the flow. Okay. But they are there to help you master your gifts. All right. it's time for you to really focus. Boy, this Seven of Cups has came up for a lot of people. And this was even before, coming on with you, Don. This Seven of Cups is about focus. Y'all really need to focus. Focus, focus, focus. Focus on your needs. Focus on your desires. Focus on your goals, Pinky. Okay, because that's what's important. Hey, you're going to receive some news that is going to take you, it can be an idea. It can be something that's going to elevate you. Definitely in a big major way. But this is information that's coming through for you. Focus, dog. I got you. When I hear that, I'm like, damn it. Let's get a angel answer. Be assertive. Be actionary. Go forward. This is also that Knight of Swords. Go forward, my love. Go for your dreams. Go for your desires. Don't be waiting around, waiting and waiting and waiting. Go get her done. Go get her done. Okay? I'm waiting for a t-shirt to say that, honey. But you got harmony coming in for you. I'm telling you, this that soulmate. That's what I was wondering who this is right here. This King of King of Cups. Music is going to elevate you. This is going to bring in higher vibrations for you. Okay? This is going to change your frequency up. Oh, I love it, girl. You make me want to look, new beginnings with an S. Girl, get ready for this month because there is some things that is happening because your focus has shifted. And it's the shift is on you now. It's not on that other mess. It's on you and what you want. I'm down with you, girl. Girl, I done pulled all my cards that I done had out for you. I know how you like it, Pinky.
Let's see what else I have for Pinky Lee. Pinky Lee, Pinky Lee.
Pinky Lee, hunty.
Pinky Lee, Pinky Lee, Pinky Lee. Kai, don't ask if we can get on the list. Give us a question. Everybody, again, if you ask to get on the list, let us have a question. We don't
ask a question, Kai. I ain't seen you in a while too, Kai. You must have been busy, which is good.
Well, damn, at least Pinky Lee, your finances are changing because that's what I'm seeing here. I see that you have been, again, working on your finances and the financial situation, and that is changing. That is coming around, which is a good thing. Sorry, I'm taking care of a little business there at the same time. Somebody joining us that shouldn't be. Anyway, the point is also we have the king. So again, you have to control your finances. You have to be the arbiter of who gets what, when, and where. Additionally, how much comes in, goes out, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But again, you're doing well. Keep the balance. Keep balancing it, and you'll be fine. Again, things are changing in a very positive way in that regard. What else do we have here? The Empress. Again, that's that Shawna, that new energy Shawna's talking about, that new creation energy, the energy that says, you know what? Again, you are in control at this point. You've got to take it. Make sure that, again, don't surrender. Don't say, okay, well, I'm going to do this so much, and then I'm going to leave it in God's hands or Creator's hands or whatever's hands. This is in you. This is on you, in you, and for you. So you've got to keep your hand on the wheel. Make sure you're steadily moving forward in the direction that you choose to move in. Ask for guidance, ask for direction. But again, you have your hand on the wheel. Nobody else. So there's nobody else to look toward. And then I'm loving this. This is that whole new way of thinking. This is owning your thinking. This is owning your whole way of saying, you know what? Again, it comes back to that control thing that we're talking about here. And you have two kings. So, but this one is wonderful because again, it's you have really come through a metamorphosis. You have really come through a time where you were tested, to say the least, and the testing has forged you into steel. There's the steel right there. It has forged you into steel, and now you're ready to go to battle. You're ready to stand up, and you're ready to take what's yours. The most important thing is during the process, continue to stay balanced, continue to stay patient, and all that you put out there will be coming back to you. But again, Pinky, also, coming your way. So a
I
relationship.
told you.
Yep, a relationship is there. Yes, indeed. And
I
it's
said
interesting because the relationship is going to add to your. And it's interesting because we have another queen too. So this is another queen, but this is the queen of this is money, money, money. So the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So you have a lot of money coming around you. This relationship is going to help again to improve the financial picture, but it's more importantly going to improve. Improving the dynamics around your mindset and your thinking, which again leads to the bottom line financially. So you're coming into a great place. Don't be surprised if he's a little younger than you. Don't be surprised if he's a little more driven. Don't take the driven as a negative. Take it as a positive. This is somebody who will say, we can't do it tonight because we're not going out today because I've got something else I got to do, which is about my career. This is somebody. So somebody. This is not a 9-to-5 type situation. I'm not getting 9-to-5 energy. I'm getting somebody who is self-made, somebody who is doing their own thing and is trying to really build their business. This is somebody who's a bit naive, but that's a good thing because, again, they're building a business. They have to believe that way. This is somebody who is a bit rigid from time to time because, again, he is really focused. So when this person comes, if you try to push them and sometimes to say, hey, we need to, have a little more fun and stuff, that's not really what you want in your life right now. This is what you kind of need in your life. You need somebody to say, you know what, we'll play it tomorrow. Today, we need to build something.
Absolutely.
That's the energy. So go with that energy, embrace that energy. He is, he's again, younger, but somebody who is light years ahead of most of us when it comes to focus and determination. And and again, you need that. You need grounding in your life. This is the grounding you've been looking for.
That's what I got with that King of Cups. He's calm, cool, and collected. At the same time, he's gonna help you he's gonna help you focus on because that's the type of person he is. That's what I say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, not Bill the Bear Child.
Next in line is Ray Lopez, and again, Ray is a nurse, and so she's got things going on. So we need to. We're going to read for her, and then I'll.
That's cool. You're welcome, Pinky.
Absolutely, Pinky. Pinky, it's been a while. It's interesting to have seen the growth of your. To be able to see through cards and through these conversations, the development and growth through your life cycle, and it's wild to see it come through fruition.
I know. It's like her whole, the whole mindset, the attitude, everything. Even though we've never met, never seen each other, but you can feel that energy of growth, and I think that's really, really amazing.
Absolutely.
To see all that happen. Okay, what do I need to know? To move ahead. That you can. This is about protecting yourself. This is about putting up boundaries. Okay, Miss Ray? Boundaries is very, very important. And honor those. Not just, having other people honoring. You need to honor those boundaries as well when you put them up. But this is to tell you to keep going forward. And this is not saying, all right, as you put these boundaries up, oh, wait a minute, I forgot something. Hold on, let me go get something over here. No. Respect those boundaries. And when you put that fence up, it's not a wall, it's just, you can still see what's happening, but you are protecting yourself, okay, in a big major way of how you need to move. You have the Moon card here. The Moon card is stay on the path that is lit up for you, but also trusting your intuition. Okay? Trusting that spirit is literally guiding you. And Ray, this is also speaking about individuality. You being individual and being independent. Okay? Having that independent mind of not always depending on someone else to make it work for you. You making it work for you. All right. Your path is lit up. You're going towards to something that's unknown because this is a new direction for you. This is something new that you have embarked on, and that's what you are going towards. And Spirit is guiding you. Spirit has lit up the way for you all the way. It ain't, dark, honey. It's bright. And you have to see that. And also I feel like be vulnerable in that moment. Be vulnerable as you move ahead. Be vulnerable with yourself. And when I say that is really mean connecting with your emotions. Feel, it's okay to feel. All right. And to dive into those emotions. But this is also saying don't let temptation draw you back. Okay? Don't go backwards, keep going forward in this. Have this determination. You have the drive to keep going. The drive right here with this Knight of Wands, they want the kingdom. They want to get to have this huge foundation and space to say, I did this because I stayed focused. And I'm about the growth. I'm about the going for my wants, going for my desires, going for my dreams, and not being afraid to do so. For me, I just feel like continue to go forward. Don't question things that pop up. Just they may for you they may seem as hurdles and obstacles, but they only small. They're not as big as what you think, and you can handle them. Okay, you have the Ace of Swords here, and the Ace of Swords is letting you know a breakthrough is about to happen for you as you go through this journey. As you go and keep going, there's a breakthrough, and Spirit is going to deliver a miracle. It feels you're going to be like, where did this come from? Well, you was doing what you need to be doing, and it's time for you to see. It's time for you to receive. Truth is revealing. Things are working out in your favor. This is the Justice card. This is balance. This is truth. This is wisdom. But that's what you are receiving. Love, and this is letting you know that you are in control. This is I feel like if you felt like things were out of control and out of your hands, this is you taking that control back and understanding of what you are capable of doing. You are actionary because of your actions, because of what you've done and what you do and what you bring in. It can change the whole scene up, the whole thing up, love. 5 of Cups. You need to let the past go. Y'all holding on to things that you don't need anymore. Let it go. Allow these other things to fill up. Allow these other cups to fill up. They want your attention. They screaming out for your attention. Let it go. And look what the other cup is bringing. That cup has magic in it. It has hope. It has everything that you want, your desires in it. But yet you're wrapped up in these other cups that's like, all right, over and done with. And you still steady more like, all right, what can I get out of that cup? That cup is done. It is done. It's spilt and it's over with. And now it's time to understand that power that you have. You are in control. Okay? That's what I have for you, my love.
Well, Ray, I to add to that, Shawna was really drawn to that 5 of Cups, and I was drawn to a 5 as well, the 5 of Swords.
Wow.
Which is the internal struggle that you continue, that you're part of your biggest obstacle would be the struggle with yourself. And let me remind you that your angel number 5, when you see the angel number 5 come at you, when it is really hitting you, such as it hit with Shawna and with me, because she was hammering that card at the end, and I got this as the first card. That's telling you that your spirit guides have a message with you. They're connecting with you, and they are usually connected to you to help you, to give you the new direction, the new cycle in your life, and to boost your journey. So don't be surprised if, again, you are at a nexus, you are at a point, a pivot point, where you're going to be seeing a lot of change coming through. And the one thing you have to do is make sure that you're ready for it by getting out of your own way.
Yes.
Again, not so beyond the 5, it's also this card. And again, this is that internal struggle. The struggle that says, am I worthy? You know, every time, and am I worthy? You know, have I done enough? And this is the perseverance card. Hell yeah, you've done enough. Hell yeah, you push forward. And your question is that every time I push forward, something comes in, some news comes in that sets me back. And so you're looking for it, even subconsciously, not consciously. You're looking for that next thing to kind of take your knees out. And you're like, okay, I'm just getting strong, and then boom, this happens. Okay, when's the next? Again, it's that question in your head. When's the next shoe going to fall? Okay, things are getting too good right now. So what else is going to happen? Again, that's the invitation. You're inviting it in. So again, you have to break that. You have to break that cycle, because it's that internal struggle of, am I worthy? Do I deserve this? Hell yeah, you do. Hell yeah, you do. You just have to believe it yourself, and you have to make sure that you embrace that thinking and get rid of all the others. It's that positive affirmation. I believe in abundance. My wants and needs are met. And again,
Yes.
You're always going here. You're always thinking, again, good times happening. Something's going to blow it. I'm going to somehow hurt. And then that's what keeps you from moving forward and keeps you from going forward, because you're afraid, again, if I'm moving, then something's going to happen. Well, if you stay still, something's going to happen. It doesn't change. And so, my dear, be patient, stay balanced, continue moving forward through this as you come into that new space. Listen to spirit. Spirit is speaking to you. And that's, again, what I told you earlier, what the 5 is telling you. Spirit's telling you as you enter this new phase. But part of that phase has to be you embracing the fact that you are worthy. You deserve good things. Good things are coming to you. And when they do, there won't be the negative side. Okay, there will not be a negative side. And look here, it's wonderful, because Spirit is giving you, the universe is giving you the gift, again, that you didn't expect, and that you do deserve, though. So embrace the gift and like what's coming your way, okay? When it comes to anything else, the spirits are like, that's what you need to hear. That's the key you need to hear. Start within yourself. Embrace the fact that you deserve good things that are coming. There won't be a negative side to it. Don't even entertain that concept. And then ultimately, once they come, you're gonna embrace them. You're gonna embrace them and run with it. Run with it, because this is a new cycle. This is, again, remember, the cycles are in 5s and 7s, and usually 7-year cycles. Sometimes they're 5, depending on the the time in which you're jumping in, because sometimes we delay our own cycles. It's interesting how that works, but that's a whole nother conversation. My point,
Yeah, it's a whole nother.
exactly. My point being this is you're in a new cycle. So know that for the next 7 years, this cycle is kicking in, and this cycle is going to be far better than your last 7. Okay?
Yes.
So there you go.
Who's next on the list? Because I'm getting really called for Linda right now. There's a crazy.
Linda is next on the list.
Oh, is it?
She is.
Oh, that is hilarious. You know, I'm like, why is Linda popping up like so heavy right now with me?
Mm-hmm. But before we do Linda, don't forget, folks. Just a little change up on the usual follow and subscribe.
Yeah.
Additionally,
Somebody's been busy making stuff.
Exactly. And while Shawna's still shuffling the cards, let's sell some of her merch.
Thank you. That video is like bomb.
It's a nice one.
We watched up like, dang, Shawna.
Exactly. So what you got for Linda?
Oh my gosh, Linda. I don't know. Your energy is like real big. I was just like, I got to. I hope it. I was wondering if it was next. If it wasn't, I was going to try to make it next. And bam. You know, I guess I'm a little psychic, a little bit.
You might be. You just might be.
Just Linda. Uh, Eight of Pentacles. We are mastering something. I feel like this is what you're going to be doing in June, my love. I mean, mastering your gifts, mastering the whole, gosh, your skills. I feel like you're cutting off the distractions and really, really, really focusing in to, you know, the more understanding, the learning, and getting it down to the point where, wait a minute, I can actually make some money with this.
Say,
You know,
what?
like I feel like that's what that whole process is, and the happiness that it brings you, love. This 10 of Cups, which is really, really awesome as well. With this 8 of Pentacles being here, it's like, look, I'm dedicating myself. Either I'm gonna learn something new, and I'm going to focus on that, and that's what's going to bring me happiness. That's what's going to bring me so much of this of newness, girl.
Uh-oh.
That's why I was like, I don't know what's happening. Ace of Cups. New love. This is I feel like, honey, June is bringing in some big for you, my love. Like, I can't stop cheesing at the fact that what's happening, as well as like a huge celebration happening, you know, birthday, all of that, all of that stuff. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I'm telling you. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. I couldn't even shuffle right. These are the cards that pulled out. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups on this Ace of Cups. On top of that was the Ace of Swords. Honey, there is something about to happen in June about your love life. I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited for you because I'm feeling like, because you are focusing on yourself and putting that into whatever it is that your desires, your goals are, and that you're not letting other things or other distractions get in your way. Like, you are honing in, like zero in and on yourself, where you have opened the door of some attraction and you have became a magnet. I know you didn't ask for no love reading, but it came through. Okay, it came through. On top of that, this is you coming out of the trenches, honey. 6 of Swords, and this is abundance. This is recognition. This is reward, my love. Oh, big time. And this is you on higher. You are rising above. This is you walking out like, I did this, flipping the hair. What? And all because you are focused on you. This is your victory, baby. June. You gonna have a hell of a month of having fun. Okay, staying positive, staying optimistic, but abundance in all areas in your life of happiness. Um, One thing that's going to happen, and I gotta let you know. Okay, I gotta let you know because we can we talk? Can we talk? Um, because you are putting you on the pedestal and making yourself number one, others is not gonna like it. 5 of Swords. They not gonna like it. And there's gonna be some words. There's gonna be some, but you know what? You're gonna be looking at them like, and so what? I'm doing me. So I would say that don't feed in to that into the BS or the pity or the bull crap. I would say you really saying, okay, well, whatever. I'm doing what's best for me right now. I've done what's best for everybody else. Now it's time for me. And I just feel like that is that walk away moment from things that, or I just feel like some people ain't gonna like it. Some people ain't gonna like what you are doing for you and what you are bringing in. And that's okay. Because, look, it's your birthday month, honey. Do whatever you want to do. Because you are grown and sexy, honey. And you don't need nobody's permission and to do the things that you want to do, or the things that you want to accomplish, or whatever your dreams are, my love. It is totally different at the fact that, look, you coming out this stagnant, this stuck feel. You coming out of that because you know what you are. You are the empress. Okay, you are that one. You trust yourself 100%. What I also feel like, as you being this empress, you are definitely rediscovering who you are in a beautiful eye. Like it's totally different. And not just that, some people will feel, I don't like to use jealous, but I am in this case a little jealous at how you are moving and what you are doing. Okay, Miss Linda, this message was real big, and if for some reason this had to come out because I couldn't even hold it in, I was getting too anxious because Spirit was like, let her know that what she's doing and the things that's coming up for you is amazing, and you are on the right track of focusing on you. This rediscovering, this discovering your authentic self will piss people off. And that usually happens anyway. So, join the club, girl. Join the club when when you start to realize your authentic self and show your authentic self. Boy, you're going to have some haters. Tell them to keep sipping that haterade because it's no taste for you. It's all for them. Okay. So that's what I got for you, love. This is real big energy that's going to be happening for you in June. Just get ready. I mean, new love. I mean, you meeting somebody, a breakthrough, happiness, your happiness, not anybody else's happiness, your happiness. Okay. So yeah, I piss a lot of people off the good. Keep pissing them off. You'd rather be pissed off than pissed on. So piss them off.
Exactly. And Shawna, I was drawn to that Ace of Swords, which is, again,
Yes.
a powerful card when you're talking, because it came up while you were dealing with the relationship and the new person. And the thing that came to my attention with Ace of Swords when it came out was a change in mindset. Linda, I know you don't want somebody else. You don't need somebody else,
Mm-hmm.
et cetera. But that Ace of Swords is saying, guess what? There's a new way of thinking coming in. There's going to be a sheriff in town. There's a new way of thinking. So when that card came out specifically around the relationship and the type of individual, it's telling you, it is an indicator that, again, you, even though you believe and think and you have for a long time that you don't need that relationship, you don't need somebody, I'm telling you that Ace is saying, guess what? Your thought pattern is going to change in this regard. And it could be because the person that you meet helps you to change your way of thinking, because you're thinking, wow, this person I could actually deal with. This is somebody that I can see as a partner, as an equal, or just somebody I can spend time with and have fun. This may be, again, a situation that is far beyond just the mere, just a mere concept of what a relationship could be. Again, because every individual comes with their own set of built-in, maybe not rules and restrictions, but yeah, that too. But more importantly, they're built-in concepts of what they want from a partner and what they expect from a relationship. And some want a lot of confinement, and some want a little space, and there's everything in between. And so this one may give you that opportunity to be in a relationship, but not to be choking and dragging and feeling like they need to have you every minute of every day. And anyway, so my point there is that Ace should be an indicator to you that don't be surprised if your mind is changing a little bit in that regard, and the door is opened a little bit to getting somebody in. So when he does come in, and he kind of gives you your freedom, but also is there when you need somebody just to chat with, just to hold, to whatever. It's like bingo. You win the lottery both ways.
Yeah. So be open for that. Be open for.
Absolutely.
I just feel like this person that's going to come in, come in. You know, spirit sent them to you. Okay. When anytime those two of cups come up, automatically I think this is from spirit. You know, and from the universe, and put y'all together, because you don't know if this person's been waiting on you, or and vice versa. You know, and for this attraction to happen, spirit made it happen. I'm telling you,
Yep.
it's going to be mind blowing for them and mind blowing for you. But y'all need each other in y'all life in this moment. Okay.
Yep.
So be open, and have fun with this, because this person is going to be about fun.
Exactly.
Okay. It's
Yep.
and it's going to remind you of, like, wait a minute, I ain't got to be all tied down with the title or whatever. I can be who I am, and this person is not judging me, and I'm not judging the person. You know, either way, we are in our own bubble, and be in that bubble and enjoy. And others may not like it.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, others may not like it, because, when they see something good going, and they like, wait, you take the attention away from me? Yeah, helpful. I got this going on. What, you don't see all of this? Bye, we going somewhere.
Yep. Yep.
So it's just like, embrace it and enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Absolutely.
And be present in that moment. But,
Yep.
honey, that was a lot of pressure, spirit.
Yeah, and go in with no expectations.
Right.
Go in with no preconceptions, and go in with the fact that I'm just here to enjoy life. And if this
Absolutely.
relationship helps me to move in that direction, then this is good. If it doesn't, then guess what? Move it on down the road.
Absolutely.
Ease on down the road.
Yes. Yes.
So,
When spirit put people on your path, it's for a reason. Regardless of, in your mind, if it was negative or positive, it was a reason. Okay? So I'm just saying, don't be all in your head about it. Don't read into it. Just be open and just go with the flow with it.
absolutely. While we're talking about tarot cards and loving tarot cards, you now can get t-shirts with tarot cards on them.
Yes.
Right now we have 4 t-shirts with the major arcana cards, 4 different major arcana cards on them, and we're putting more up over and over again. And additionally, if you want free private reading, not free, it's paid, because it's a private reading. You can reach out to Shawna to her email address, or send me an email to my email address, which is advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. Or you can go to my Etsy shop, and this is that commercial.
Yes.
The shirts come in many different colors, so you don't have to choose the color that you're seeing in the models are wearing. You can choose whatever colors you prefer based on the choice patterns. But the most important thing is they're fun shirts, and I'm adding more and more of the tarot card shirts as we go along. So check back from time to time. And earlier I was posting up. I did readings for the month of June. Psychic reads for the month of June for each of the signs. And so when you saw that thing on the side earlier, that was the link to get to each of those readings. And so probably before it's over, I'll pop it up one more time for each of those. Again, they're just free readings. They're on YouTube. You click on it and you go to YouTube. And while you're there, by the way, don't forget to hit that like button, as I'm asking you to do it here as well. Hit the like buttons here, the follows, the subscribe, the et cetera, the et cetera, the et cetera.
Absolutely.
And if somebody has a birthday, go ahead.
No, I was going to add in, hey, go check out my channel as well, Naturally Divine Goddess Tarot. I just posted, uploaded the full moon in Sagittarius reading as well. So make sure you go check that out.
And while
Because
we
it's
are on live,
packed with
I will try
information.
to find that, and I'll put a QR code and pop it
Oh,
up.
oh, okay, cool beans.
Yep.
Hey, Miss Tammy. Tammy Wheaton is the best massage therapist in Kingman, Arizona.
Oh, nice,
She
nice.
is also a shaman. So I just wanted to give a shout out to her.
Welcome in, Tammy.
Yes, you got it. Oh my gosh. As you sometimes, if house spirit is called in, as you're getting your massage, you never know. You may be getting a visit or a reading at the same time you
There
get a
it
massage.
is.
Yes. So she's bomb.com. I haven't got a massage since I left Kingman. And I'm like, she's like, why? I'm like, because
You
it ain't
spoiled
you.
me.
You spoiled me badly, child. So yes, go please. If you're on Facebook, go check her out. Tammy Wheaton, and she is literally bomb. And she a for real shaman. Did the whole woods thing, everything, all that stuff. Mm-hmm.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
How do we reach her?
Tammy, can you type in how someone can reach you if they want to book a massage with you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's really, really amazing. She has the drums, she has the Palo Santo, the sage, everything. It's really, really amazing. So if you are in Kingman, Arizona, whoo, child. I love it. I love it. I love it. I should treat myself with a nice massage. Yes. Yes. Yes, honey. You know, go out. Go out there.
Absolutely. And for those folks who have a birthday this week or
Yes.
early next, this is for you.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
JD said, why don't y'all be on the West Coast? I mean, one day, we're going to do a tour. Okay?
Yeah.
We're going to do a tour around the spots. Thank you. She just posted it in
I
the,
see that.
okay.
Absolutely. Yes, indeed.
If you are in the chat, check out, please, please, please. She is so bomb.com. She makes wonderful, wonderful soaps and all that good stuff. And I mean, she got hands of the any whatever energy that you want. But yeah, she is really, really amazing.
Is it Linda's birthday?
Linda's birthday is this month.
All right.
Thankfully, my teeth stay in my mouth when I blow out the cake. Right? Right? You got, what is that? Fixodent or whatever? You gotta use that extra strength.
Kelly says blowing out the dentures kills her. I know it. That when I saw it, I said I had to put that in there. It's so funny.
Yes.
When I created that, I thought it was hilarious. So.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Next
Kelly, you're so funny. Talk about when you was like, talk about the readings. Talking about if you want a free reading. I was like, wait, what? And she was like, Shawna was like, free? What you talk about, Willis? Kelly, you are so hilarious. I love it. I love it. Hey, Susan.
Next is Tina Cooling. And yes, Tina, you are on the list. So would absolutely love anything, please.
You will love anything.
That's what gets you in trouble.
That will get you in trouble, Miss Tina.
Exactly. Lord have mercy.
She says, Linda says you need a fire extinguisher.
Oop, there it is.
Whoop. Okay. Well, Miss Tina. Tina. Oh man, every time I say that name. Her real name, it's not Tina Turner. What was her real name?
Anna Bullock. Anna Mae Bullock.
Anna Mae Bullock, right. Mm-hmm. That was just her stage name. Ain't that something?
Mm-hmm.
Tina, you have the Knight of Swords. Look, Spirit is done with y'all just sitting around waiting for some miracles to happen. And Spirit is like, look, we need y'all to move forward and go get things done. Be actionary. If you take the first step, we got the second one. You take the next one. We got the rest. We will help guide you. And whatever it is that you're going towards, you need to get going. You need to start doing it. Okay. So it feels like with this Two of Pentacles, you just don't know which way to go. You're like, wait a minute, left, right, left. Which way to go? Or what to focus on or what to do. The thing is, what you are being drawn to, what is calling out for you to do, is what you need to be going towards. 8 of Wands. With this Two of Pentacles being here, it seems like you don't know which way to go because you feel overwhelmed. Because you got so many things that you want to accomplish, so many things that you want to do, so many things, and you just don't know where to start. You're feeling overwhelmed to even make a start. So I felt like that's like the little excuse here of like, well, I want to get this done, but I got to take care of this. This needs to happen before I can do this, or this needs to, child, I'm tired. I'm tired for you for trying to figure out which way to go or which thing to do. But what is it? Okay. What is it, Tina, that is demanding the attention right now? Go for that. Go towards that. Because Spirit is telling you, hey, this is what we need you to be focusing on. There is a new cycle that's about to happen for you. And this is you getting recognized and the reward that happens when you focus. This is good karma coming your way. So the main thing, there we go. The main thing here is for you to hone in, stay still, listen to what Spirit is telling you, and allow Spirit to guide you in that way. And it's going to help you shine. This is going to bring the abundance in. Okay. So that's where the focus, take the focus off of the overwhelmingness. Okay. Look, you have some money coming towards you, okay? You have an offer coming in for you. You're walking into abundance. This is a new door opening for you. Allow it to happen. Allow it to, and allow yourself to walk in that way. You have the Justice card. Man, boy, this Justice card that showed up for a lot of people, okay? I feel like you are blessed and highly favored. You need to understand that. Okay, Miss Tina, you need to understand that things are going to start to balance out for you. And as this offer come in for you, this is also being honest, being truthful, but truth revealing itself to you 100%. Okay. I also feel like you need to be honest about your relationship. The Lover's card. Okay. And I also feel like this brings balance once you are honest. So if you trying to say, oh no, we together, but we ain't together, wait a minute. You need to be honest. I just feel like, not saying that that's what it is. I'm just saying you need to be honest about the relationship. If it's not working, it's not working. Let it go. It's okay. You can move on. Let this person move on. Or even if we want to take this up a notch, then let's take it up a notch. Be honest. Be honest in the relationship. What do you want from this relationship? Okay. Communicate. Okay. Embrace this Gemini. Gemini's is all about communication, honey. And they about the details. So be known of what these details are. What is it that you desire? If you are feeling stuck or if you feeling stagnant, that the relationship's not going anywhere, be honest that the relationship's not going anywhere and we need to make a change. Just as simple. Now, you said you absolutely love anything, so here's that anything. And I wasn't even trying to go there, but, Spirit wants you to quit doing the mess around. You know what I mean? Be open and be honest, so that you can have balance in your life, hunty. These cards are coming out, so I'm just taking them out. Okay. Knight of Swords again. It's time to make that decision. It's time to go for what you need to go for. All right. It's time for you to come out that box. It's time for you to go to that calling. What Spirit has in store for you? What Spirit is bringing your attention? And it's time to shut the door. It's time to let go of the burden or let go of the struggle. Honey, I'm just saying. Let it. You don't need all this pressure on your back or on your shoulders. I have to quit, but the ex won't. Well, somebody got to move on. But yet you need to make this known instead of just bringing in still hope and everything. Be grateful. With the Six of Pentacles, be grateful and continue to be grateful of the situation, regardless. Bring in the gratitude, but also be open to receiving something new. Center yourself, ground yourself, fight for you, fight for your protection. 9 of Cups as a wish fulfillment that's happening. You have opened the treasure box. There's a door that's open. You just seem overwhelmed right now of all the things that's going on. And boy, if there's a struggle, there is a struggle. And I feel like this is an internal struggle of trying to figure out, like, okay, if I do this, what this is going to be, what's going to happen. Focus on you, my love. Focus on your needs. Gosh, if I'm gonna say this word probably 3 times a day, all the time, all times of focus and trust. Because that's what's coming through. What you got?
I got a terrible mind because before you said the 3 times focus, when you said the first one, I'm like, what does she say? I was like, okay. I was like, what? Anyway, the one thing I did get is it's time to go. Yes. And it is beyond time to go. So you've moved on. You're moving on, and the plans are already set in stone. You already started moving. This is the 3. The plans is number 2. This is the 3 again. So moving on. He's not happy with it. We saw that already. He thinks that he's all that in a bag of chips, and how dare you? Unfortunately, I'm thinking that you maybe have gone outside of the situation beforehand. Which, if you did, one thing I can tell you is you get them as you lose them as you get them. So I would be careful if I did that, because what if you think you have somebody? If you dabbled and that's where you may think you want to go to, remember, you lose them as you got them. And so, I'm not passing aspersions. I'm not whatever you can take. You don't even answer the question. I'm saying, don't nothing. Not. I don't want that. But I'm just saying. I don't know if you kind of went over the limit and did something, but again, remember, you lose them as you got them. And so I'm not sure that that's the relationship you want going forward, but there is a relationship coming forward. So there is one coming toward you. So I would, again, mixed bag there.
When you said that about, you lose them how you got them, that part, I feel like with that relationship that you're talking about, I feel like that ain't the one.
Exactly.
That was the rebound. I'm sorry to say, but I'm gonna be blunt. That is the rebound. On top of that, it is, you got to think about karma. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Karma comes right back around. What you put out is what you're going to receive. So think about what you've done and know that, all right, cool. Now I got it. Now I acknowledge it. Now I need to fix it. And I would say this, because if you've done the one that was the one that stepped out first, you got to at least give that person some closure, because they still accepting the fact that, yeah, you did what you did, but I still want you, and you don't want that person whatsoever. Stop stringing them along with hope, or whatever. Be honest. Just be honest. Let them know what has happened. And if you didn't tell them, and if they don't know, then, and if they listening, sorry.
Yeah. And I promise you, fate and what do you, karma, it will hit you with a good Lord split you.
Man.
So
she said he did wrong. Well, somebody needs to be honest and just needs to be open about what's happening. And that's the main thing.
But the most important thing is you've already moved on. This is the already moved on card.
Mm-hmm.
You've gotten away from a situation that was not the best, as we've said. And the most important thing is again, this new area. And you can tell me all you want that you're okay alone. I'm telling you, you're not. And somebody's coming. You can convince me, it's fine. But I'm telling you, the cards are telling you, do not be surprised when you walk in someplace and you see somebody, and all of a sudden it's all good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that if anybody stepped out, going to that as a relationship ain't the way it's going to be. And again, you will lose them the way you got them. That's all I can say over and over and over again. Yes. With that said, next up.
That's what you get when you say, I will love anything. Mm-hmm. Exactly. So we wish you the best, child, but there's something new on the horizon for you, okay? All right, Miss Libby. Career.
And Libby, are you still with us? I mean, not in this world. We know you haven't passed over because you typed. But the question is, are you still in the chat? Or are we moving on? Because if you're not here, folks, and you haven't told us you're leaving, then we ain't going to give you the time of day.
We're going to get on going. Libby's here.
Exactly. Thank you much. There we go.
Oh, Jaded wanted a reading from you too.
Jaded, I don't know if I did have you. Let me look. I do have you, but I don't have a question, Jaded. I have you marked, but I don't have a question for you. So if you could give me a question, that would be nice.
And for everybody, I just want to reiterate, we see all messages, okay? If you're wondering if we don't see you, we see you. On my platform, because I am not the administrator of this whole lot. I was earlier, and everything came up great. I still see your messages. We are on 8 different platforms, okay, and not just mine, his as well, Don's as well. So we see everything.
Yes. And to give you a heads up, it's Jaded, Crystal, Allison, Kat, and Shelly in that order. So for those of you asking, did I make the list? There's your list. Crystal, Allison, Kat, Shelly, and of course Jaded we spoke of already. Who is next? If you give me a question, Jaded.
There's a lot of cards that came out for you, love. Well, I thought it was, but it's the same as everybody else's. Okay.
Before you go, Jaded, I can't find your question. So again, I'm glad you gave me a question. I didn't see it. Sorry.
It says, I like you begin to read it.
I got it. Corrected. Stand corrected. I was too busy going through other things. Lord knows I got one thing to do only. Can't do it right. I can't even start on time with the right people. Lord have mercy. You expect me to get questions?
I know, right?
Is it Wednesday? Is it Thursday?
Right. We're like, wait a minute. Oh, gosh. This is hilarious. I feel like every Thursday it is an episode of something.
Exactly.
The episode is did you hit the live button? Did you?
Whoops,
What?
did I have to
Can I
do
see
that?
your cards? Show all the cards. I felt like, are we mad at each other because we didn't get on today together? Like, I didn't even know. Like, what did I do?
I know I haven't took my leisurely time because I'm thinking I'm not doing East Coast time today, so I can just
Right,
sit here and go a little late because
right,
whatever.
right. I was just like, damn, it's like 11 and some change. And I'm like, oh, okay. Hold on. I said, wait, I'm in the middle of this reading. I'm like, wait, Divine, let me let Don know I'm on as well.
I was like, what? When you popped on and said that, I was like, what the heck? I was like, oh,
Yeah, because I was like, usually we would do a Thursday, but he's on call, so because this is his weekend,
mm-hmm.
and so we're not going to be here. So he was on call yesterday and today, so somebody can be on call for him. Because there's one person in his department is on call. I mean, is gone for the whole month. She did a cruise, or she's doing a cruise to Alaska
Oh, wow.
for a whole month.
I want to do that cruise. I want to go to Glacier Bay and all that. I want to do the Glacier Bay. Lord knows, the way it's going, we may not have much of a glacier left. I want to get to
Right,
before
just
it's
to
gone.
see.
It's
Right, right,
amazing.
right.
There's a glacier in Europe. When I used to ski in Switzerland, when I was living in Europe, and we would go and ski on the glacier.
Mm-hmm.
And I saw a picture the other day of that valley where the glacier used to be. It's not much of
Dang.
a glacier anymore. And I'm thinking, how is it that millions of years built up a glacier and now it's almost gone?
Right.
In 20 years. I mean, or 30 years since I lived in Europe. It's like, how is that possible? It's crazy.
How?
So sorry, I didn't mean
How?
to divert, but I was,
No, but like, how though? Seriously.
yeah.
How does a glacier big like that melts?
Yeah. In just 20 or 30 years after being on this
Right.
planet for millions,
Right. It's crazy. I'm like, why y'all messing with our stuff? Like, just leave it be. You know? Just leave it where it's at. Oh, we got a do you see
Visitor?
her? Yeah.
I don't see any.
Oh, okay. Well.
Maybe it hasn't popped up yet.
Oh, okay. Well, here we go. Miss Libby, you have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is telling you, trust your intuition, come out of your limitations. You are blocking your own self. You are stepping in your own way. What was it that you said? Was it another reading? You said it. Sometimes we are in our own way and we don't even know it. Don, I think you had said that and mentioned that, and I think it was like a little bit earlier, and
About the
you know,
subconscious?
hmm,
About the subconscious.
yeah, like when you think you are protecting yourself, you're really not. You put these restrictions up, thinking that it's going to if I just don't do this, I'm going to be fine. No, you're actually blocking something. What's wrong?
Oh, no, that's right.
Oh. I was like, wait, what do you see? What's wrong? All I saw was your eyes going up and down. I'm like, oh Lord, what is happening? So, Libby, this is you coming out of that, okay? But this is to be the first card. So much so to get out of those limitations, you gotta let the past go, boo. This Five of Cups, you gotta let it go. You can't. This is spirit letting you know this is a freedom. This is freedom. It's time for you to walk across that bridge. You think it's far? It's not far. It's right there. Pick up them other two cups that's over here and walk across that bridge of something brand new. Because that past is you holding on to it, and that's what you are feeling like. I feel like that's what you are holding on to the whole entire time of the restriction, of the limitation, of like, look, if I protect myself, if I just don't do this, this won't happen. Baby, it still happens. Regardless, it still happens. You have the Hierophant here. Okay, the Hierophant is, I'm feeling like first thing is traditions. It's like I feel like you are trying to stick with the traditional way of doing things, and this is saying you need to start new traditions. You need to make your own traditions. But I also feel like this is growth for you, and as you work with spirit, as you work with the universe, as you work with your team, you be able to rest easily because you tossing and turn. You got too many things that's on your mind. That's like, how's tomorrow's gonna? You worrying about the wrong things. You worrying about things that are out of your control, love. Okay. You have the Eight of Pentacles, man. If I'm not, this is the Eight of Pentacles just came out a lot. The Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles is coming out a lot to let y'all know that you need to focus on your gifts, focus on your skills, master them, or learn something new. Okay, take this time to uh, uh, go for that learning. Take a course, take a class. This is a great time to do that. Even though it may be the summertime, but you got the time, honey. You got the time. And it's on your time. It's not on anybody else's time, but your time. So don't allow what's happening in the outside world to stop you from doing or learning or mastering something that you really want to do. Okay, you have the Three of Cups here. The Three of Cups is about celebration. It's about surrounding yourself around people that will uplift you and support you and that is there for you. But this is also taking a little bit of time to go be sociable, and to let your hair down, honey. Like you've been working hard. That's cool. Go have some fun with some friends. Go be sociable. Go get out there, and enjoy life. Just lift up a cup. No matter what's in it, just lift up the cup and and drink from that and know that it is literally a celebration. Have fun. It's not all about being serious all the time because you can lose yourself into that serious feel. Wow. Look at the bigger picture. Okay. Be actionary when it comes to your future. You start planning for the future, what you want, what your needs are. I believe in infinite abundance. Okay, that all my needs and wants are always met. Believe that. Say that every day, that spirit has your back all the time. You have the Moon here. Boy, this is real big time of trusting your intuition. This is real big time of don't fall into temptations. Don't allow temptations to pull you backwards because you have a goal, a dream in sight, and spirit is guiding you that way. And as spirit is guiding you that way, spirit is lighting up that path for you. At the same time, you are walking in that unknown of like, wait a minute, hold on. What is happening? Like, I don't know which way to go. I don't know which spirit. Like, look, just follow the yellow brick road. Just follow that light. I'm getting you to understanding what I can do for you. Okay. And this is trusting me, but also trusting yourself, trusting and believing in yourself. You have the Devil card here. Look, don't be somebody else's puppet. Don't be wrapped up in somebody else's vision for you. Okay. You can take that chain off your neck, honey, and be like, deuces, like, what y'all doing still here? Listening to this person trying to tell you that's trying to dictate your life. No. This is you taking control back over your life, love. So the way to keep going, wow, and to be successful is accomplishment. That is their achievement. This is opening yourself up to what the world can give you, and the world is your oyster. Don't allow the negative thoughts. Don't allow other people's negativeness take you down on what it is that you truly want to focus on. Okay, here we go. What you got for Miss Libby?
I I'm right there with you. Everything is like was ringing through and coming through. I think that's more than comprehensive. So
Yes.
I have very little to add. Libby, the most important thing is as you go along the journey. Again, we said this earlier, and the same thing that came here is just when you're looking for affirmation, look to spirit. When you're looking
Mm-hmm.
for information, look to spirit, because again, we don't always have some of our best resources for information are right in front of us. They're the ones who've passed. They're the ones who have, they're part of our existence, our life, our history. And it all is stored inside our vessel. And so we connect to those spirits continuously. Use them to your advantage. So
Mm-hmm.
never be afraid to reach out and tell a loved one who's passed, hey, can you come in and help me with this? Can you come in and help me with this? You know, the most important thing, in my opinion, is being able to make that connection, because that's what they're here for. So believe in your friends, believe in your family. I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is also doesn't hurt to get some verification with spirit and say, you know what, am I doing the right thing? So this is the time.
Right.
It doesn't take you about a minute to do it. You know, especially once you learn to really quiet your mind and to sorry, distracted. So, okay, interesting. Fascinating. Anyway, sorry, I'm
What is what?
so anyway, there you go. Like squirrel.
Literally.
Yes, it's a busy morning in here. Spirits are crazy this morning, and they're just people coming in and out, and it's like, you know, it's just I don't know. They're not connecting with me. They're just kind of here. I don't even know why they're walking around, and I'm like, okay, if you guys are going to talk, if not, so Emily and I are going to have a conversation. She's my gatekeeper, and I'm like,
Uh-huh.
"Emily, come on, you know, I mean, if they
No,
come
because
in.
I was like, you were so off right now. I'm like,
Yeah, it's like I just keep seeing spirits walking in and out, and I'm like, you know, why would they come in if they're not going to talk? If they're not going to talk, then don't come in, because I don't want to. You know, it's crazy. I don't
right,
know.
right.
So no,
On
it's
that
crazy.
note, yesterday, you know how many times I recorded that video? I did that video yesterday.
A few times, huh?
Let me tell you, Spirit is very, very funny. Very, very funny.
Not
Okay.
always in a
And
good way, though.
I was like, so the first time I recorded the whole thing, right? I go back to do some editing. It wouldn't even open. So I was
Been
like,
there, done that.
I was, I said, oh, okay. I see. I said, okay, there's a reason. I said, let me just get some food before I darn go off on y'all. Okay. And then Spirit sends me a message of like, trust. I'm like, I got it. I got to redo it. Okay. Because the first one had all the landscapers. For some reason, everybody wanted to mow the yard at the same damn time, even the ones behind us. And so you wouldn't be able to hear everything. But both of them did not come up. The reading or the explanation of nothing came up. I recorded again. Get down to the explanation. About to do the reading. My mic wasn't on. I laughed. I had to laugh. I had to laugh. The third time I
Mm-hmm.
recorded it, I said, all right. Then it felt more better. The message was even better
Yeah.
this go around. I was like, oh, Spirit, y'all been playing. I said, oh, y'all getting me back because I ain't sat with y'all for a minute. Okay, I get it. I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, they look, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Right. I was just like, okay.
Mhm.
And then as when I did the reading, I was like, wow, this message is way better than the first message that I had that I couldn't find and
Mhm.
wouldn't open. So I was just like, okay, thank you, Spirit. We get it. Everything else comes up perfectly. The thing had an up. I said, oh, okay. We had an update at the same time I was doing. I said, oh, you got me. Y'all getting me. Okay. I was like, I got it. I haven't been meditating like that. And yeah, y'all kind of gave me a whooping. It's cool. Put me in punishment. It's cool.
When we interviewed, we do interviews. Not Shawna knows this already, but we do interviews with different people in the metaphysical community, and we post those interviews. And we did an interview with a psychic and a medium, and we're sitting and we did an entire hour interview, fun interview, just laughs and just great energy. And I hit the button, and the same thing. Pixelated
Gosh.
nothing. Yes, and you're like, so there was her one day off where she has this woman is very productive, very busy in this field, and so her husband came with her. It was her day off, and she convinced him to come with. So we said, oh damn, this is terrible, and she says, oh, if you want, we can just do this again. And so we fixed everything back up and redid it and had the interview again. And of course, it was a little different, but the first one was really great. Got done. Guess what? The second interview
OMG.
is like, what in the world is happening here? So at that point, we couldn't do it again. We were all kind of burnt out. Then she leaves, and I gave Angie a reading that same evening on the same computer, the same setup, and the reading was a good long reading, and it was fine. We did 2 long interviews and nothing. So then we went to we had the class on Monday night, so we went early to the class and interviewed her in the class because she teaches the class, and so we interviewed her before that, and that one was the one that took. But we had 2 different times, an hour each, both lost.
Nothing.
I know the pain.
Yes.
I know the pain.
And I was just like, okay, well, cool. Now, the last time I did that, it didn't go through. And I was like, why is it not going through? But then I started thinking, like, Spirit didn't want that message out. You know, like, I'm just going to go with that because I can't go with nothing.
Exactly.
Like, Spirit just didn't want that message out. And Spirit, those other messages were good, but Spirit just didn't want that message out.
Or the way it came out. Maybe you
right,
which is good.
Right.
Angie says,
yes.
if I had to attend 3 meetings today, Lord help the child. They still don't know I'm supposed to be watching y'all and not working.
Darn them, Angie.
Their priority.
Darn them. Hey, I loved your new camera the camera that you were supposed to have been working with in the first place. I loved it. You was so glowy.
Mm-hmm.
It showed up real good.
Crystal clear, good image.
Yes, very clear. I'm like, ooh, I kind of want that type of camera, but I got this Apple camera, so it's just as good.
Absolutely. And I just popped this just popped up in my email, and I thought it was kind of funny because it like boom, and I'm let me see if I find it. I'll see if I can share screen.
And when I try to share my screen, it shows up as something totally different.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, it want to show everything. So how do you share your screen? I'm gonna show you when we get together. When I try to do that.
Can you see it?
Yes.
From 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yes. I'm doing the daily downloads again, by the way, folks. But I thought this is funny because somebody just was last night or today. Somebody mentioned the daily downloads, and I saw this.
Yes. That is hilarious. OMG, May 31st, 2021.
Anyway, I just thought you'd all find that fascinating. We come a long way.
Yes. Yes.
So anyway, and I still do the daily. I'm back to doing the daily downloads. So folks, if you're on YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok, you're welcome. You'll see the daily downloads pop up. There you go. Lord have mercy. Next in line is Jaded. And Jaded saying it's about damn time. She's doing
she wants the reading for you. I already gave her reading today. So it's your reading. I sit back.
I like a New Beginnings reading for June. Thank you, Don. All right. New Beginnings reading.
For the month of June. And And for everybody, go check out, while Don is getting everything together, go check his channel out on YouTube. He has all the monthlies for all the zodiac signs, okay, for June. There's no excuse. And they're psychic. They're
Absolutely.
psychic reading.
Yep. Did those psychically this time. Was told by spirit, put the cards down. Leave them down. You don't need them.
Me, I'm being a little selfish. I was like, I want more. What the heck? 7 minutes or 13 minutes, whatever. That's too short. I want more information.
Jaded, I love this. Your cards just flew out, which I think is amazing, which again is great. First and foremost, Jaded, you're finally getting back on your path. You had gotten diverted and you were on a different route. And guess what? You're back on your path. I'm loving that energy. Oh man, but it's interesting at the same time. You have a little bit of a focus issue here.
What?
Okay?
Not focus,
A
child.
little bit of a focus issue. I'm seeing the situation. I don't know if you have a lot of opportunities or a lot of things going on. The point is let's not overindulge. Let's make sure that we focus on one or two things and bring them to fruition. Again, sometimes our worst enemy is the lack of focus, and which is interesting because it goes back to what I was saying. If you have questions, which it seems you do, on how to move forward with that focus, getting which whatever. Again, these are the questions. Of course, you're going to have them, but as you have them, make sure that you're reaching out to spirit and asking spirit to give you directions. Again, this is in alignment with you. This alignment card is telling you exactly what the hermit card is saying, because again, the hermit card is saying this is on your path. So you are aligned to be finally coming into an energy, into a time where, again, things are lining up the way they're supposed to be, and you're getting back on your path. So don't be afraid to ask those questions. Ask those questions, but more importantly, know that your cycle is aligned. This cycle is aligned with your path, and you're getting back to where you needed to be. Now, I love this card as well, is that there's still that internal struggle. You're not going to get rid of it. It's still going to be there. And part of that comes back to this card, which is that focus, again, because of the focus question. However, if you can control the struggle by determining which of the opportunities you need to take and which direction you need to go, by, again, listening to spirit, by asking them the questions and listening to what they're telling you, then they're going to, again, bring you the news that's going to make you happy. This is the Page of Cups. So the happiness will be coming in with this. This is going to, again, by end of June, you're going to be on that path. And look at this. The ultimate outcome, big time. Happiness and abundance. So there you go. And most importantly, you're controlling this. This is the Queen of Cups. If you want your if you are looking for happiness, if you're looking for whatever, it starts with you. Okay. So again, because you are, most importantly, getting back to your path. So this is a really good month for you. This is a month, though, that is going to require work. It's going to require focus, and you're going to have to get out of your box and get out of your safety zone a little bit and make sure that you're opening up to the fact, again, trust. Trust is hard. Trust can be really hard, especially when you think spirits let you down. Sometimes when you think spirits let you down, it wasn't spirit at all. It's because you interpreted something that they sent you in a way that you wanted it to sound or wanted it to be. And then you get smacked and you're like, damn, that's not what you said. That is what I said. You just didn't take it that way. That's the one thing about spirit. Spirit will do some ugly things like that from time to time, not because they're mean, but because, again, when you're gifted with this ability. We're all gifted with the ability to have these conversations, but sometimes we have to get out of our own way, let our ego step aside, and make sure we're getting a clear understanding of what Spirit's saying. If we tweak it a little bit because it makes us feel a little more comfortable, if we say, well, maybe they just kind of meant that or whatever, and then it doesn't work out, then we're mad at Spirit, and Spirit's like, oh, don't like me. I didn't tell you to convince yourself something else.
Right.
I gave you the message. You know the good thing about it, Shawna, for me? I cannot read my cards. I do not read my own cards. You know this. I don't read my own cards. I cannot read my own cards. I cannot read my family's cards. My youngest son, I'm able to read them, but most of my family, I cannot do that.
Wow.
Family. And I think it's because I don't let my ego. I cannot get my ego out of the.
Oh, of course, of course.
And part of me is like, I'm not sure I want to, because I don't have the confidence that when it comes so close, that I can be objective, that I can separate and let the spirit come through. And so, and when I try, I'm telling you, it doesn't happen. So it's again, my spirit's like, yeah, that's not your thing. That's not your, don't even worry. Don't worry. Just move on. You know, let somebody else. And that's why I come to you and to Angie and a few others to do the reading.
Right.
Only 2 or 3 people to get my attention and my reads. So.
Right. I can't read Kenny's.
Mm-hmm. Same deal, huh?
Because I'm too close. I'm too biased. I'm too like, nope, it's gonna work out. You know, I'm gonna find a solution. No, I'm too into where we're too one. You know what I mean? But I can read my own cards. I can read me when it comes to, you know, I'm gonna do one for me for the month of June.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will do one for the full moon.
Mm-hmm.
But then other than that, I'm like, wait a minute, I want details. Like, then I get kind of confused because then I'm like, all right, cool. I hear a spirit talking to me with from the cards, but I'm like, nah, I really need some details. I'm like, Don or Tanisha or somebody help me, please.
Exactly.
Because then you see different things than I'm gonna see. I'm only gonna see the question that I've asked, you know, right then and there, and I'm only gonna see the good that's gonna come out of it, type of thing. But then Spirit's like, no, but see, I can do me sometimes, but other times I'm like, I need another opinion. I need someone else's that, you know, that can really, you know, not trying to hold me, you know, be biased. They just straight to the point, and that's what it is, you know. And Spirit uses us in different many ways. Absolutely. You know, a lot of times when Kenny asks, he doesn't ask me, but I'll be like, I want to read him so bad, but then I'm like, I don't even want to know, you know, that type of thing. But then when it's so crazy is when we do readings, he always pops up. So it's crazy.
Yep.
You know, always. But it just. So I remember asking you that one time. I was like, "Hey, have you ever read your Ed? Have you read, you know, anybody, you know, Michael and everybody like that?" And you're like, "No," because I even asked Ed. I said, "Ed, does Don read you?" No. It's like, okay.
Yeah, he's I think he sometimes gets a little irritated by that because he's like, wait a minute, you read for everybody else, why not me? I'm like, I can't. It doesn't work. It doesn't. Just take it as it is, you know? That's like, and I love the fact that he's very supportive, but there are times where, like, we're having dinner and we'll have guests over and it's like, oh, you know, Don does, that sounds like, Don, give him a reading. I'm like,
yeah.
I can't just
turn it on like that.
Yeah, right. It's sometimes it's like, yeah, I can do this when we're done. Other times it's like, I don't have it. Not today. It's just not. It's not there. And you can't give a read when it's not. And interestingly enough, people, the one thing that Shawna and I know very clearly, but you should be comfortable with, is the fact that sometimes there are certain readers that just don't work with your energy. It's not a good thing or a bad thing. It just is. It just is. And so there are folks who I have had readings with who I know are good readers. And yet our connection is not, it's not there. And so I can't, and I have other people who I've watched them and I'm like, I feel their energy. I see what they're getting. I see as spirits, but yet for me, it never works. And it's so when you see readers, when you come online, when you go on different readers, watch different readers, there are some who will resonate directly with you, and there are others who will just not have it. And don't feel bad about it, because it's not a bad or good thing. It just is. There are certain people who can read, certain people who have that connection, and some that don't. And sometimes it's, we all, you know, when I initially started watching, I thought it was like a personality thing. It's like, okay, is it because, or it's not, there's an energy thing. And when you connect with that energy, you don't connect with energy, it isn't. There's some folks on YouTube I used to watch and I enjoyed reading. I even had a few private readings with one of them whom I thought was very cool.
Yes.
And she since has left, and then some others have left, and One guy who he had such a very just cool, chill
Oh
vibe,
man,
and when you
yes.
first started watching, you're like, dude, don't you get excited by anything? But he was, after reading, you're like, I'm liking the fact that he just kind of
Right,
this.
right. Don't have to go extra with it.
Yep.
I mean, and when he said he was leaving, boy, I was crushed. I
Yeah.
was like,
I took
why?
it
But then
personally.
when he broke it down, I totally understand because he
Yep.
was doing 100 videos almost every month. Just because of his intuitively he's off the chain, and
Yep.
it was, you may not connected with him energy wise, but he did not fool you when it came to what he was feeling and him showing you through the reading.
Yes.
So we were hurt
Yes.
when he decided to leave.
Yep.
And on top of that, same. I got a reading from the same lady that he's talked
Mhm.
about, and it was good. And then when she left and was trying to come back, it was just that womp 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 feeling because
Yep.
things have changed,
Yep.
and it's when you put your personal into your gift,
Yep.
it becomes not watered down. It just becomes warped. It just
Yep.
becomes, now you're doing it for a different reason. You're
Yeah.
not doing it for what we are doing. We enjoy what we do. I love what we do. I love sharing my gifts. And when it becomes private, you still get the same energy when there's a private reading.
Yep.
Regardless. So it's what we do. You can tell genuine versus getting a check. You
Yep.
get what I mean? You can always tell that. So it's just when you connect, and that's just it. And
Yep.
we're very grateful for people that comes on the live with us: Angie, Julie, Susan, Bonnie, me and Don. We are very grateful. Sherry Berry,
Lavita.
we are Lavidia, yeah, we are very grateful for when people come on and want to connect with us in those moments, and we are very, very, very grateful for that. We love y'all. I mean, regardless, when we be like, no, we ain't feeling it today, but we still show up because we are doing our duty. We are being of service. We are giving.
Mhm.
A lot of times we don't expect something out of it, but spirit, how spirit works, like, look, y'all put y'all work in today, we got you. Don't you worry about it. you know. So yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Folks, again, as you continue down the road, and as you come upon readers, when you'll realize what works, what connects, and what doesn't. Don't feel bad that it didn't, because again, it's just not meant to be that reader for you, and eventually you will. And so
Right.
we can't be everything to everyone, and that's just but the reality is when we put it out there, the good thing is, for I'll speak for the ones that I know for sure, which is Shawna and Angie and Jolie and Susan and Bonnie. It's coming from a good place, and it's coming from direct connect to spirit,
Yeah.
from what we get. And so sometimes, and that's the thing that you can tell is you just there's a feel. And so if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But the best part
Right.
is there are a lot of choices out there. That's the good part. There are a lot of choices out there, which
Absolutely,
is
it
wonderful.
is. It's 100. There's a lot of choices, and it's depending on what you are being called to. Okay.
Yep.
I know one person that we didn't mention was Tanisha as well.
Mhm.
When she taps into her gifts and let it out, and when you receive that message, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, type of thing. So it's depending on what you want from that. Even when it comes to Angie, I see Angie sees things future wise, things that haven't even came up yet, but she sees that. Tanisha, she dives deep into your, your ancestors, your whole soul, your lineage. Uh, you and I feel like we present, but we also see the future. We also like hold you accountable for things. Susan and Julie and Bonnie, they the same. Um, when it comes to um, what they see, and the great thing about for you folks that's out there that have these gifts and want to dive even deeper, there's a class on Tuesdays that Don does with Angie and Keena and with everybody. Um, and it's amazing that it is, no matter what your level you are at in your spirituality or in your gifts, there's no judgment there. It allows you to come in and be part of the family and work with them, work and use them, and understand them and dive even deeper with them. And it's like, okay, now it becomes a little addicting. Now I want to come back again. I want to come back again. I want to come back again, because now you're opening yourself up to something amazing and new. So for y'all want to dive deeper into your gifts and understanding, or even start using them, because everybody has gifts. Email advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and be ready to get a link on Tuesdays, and you will join the class, and it's free. It's 100% free, and it's amazing of the folks, that is people from all around the world that's in this class. And it's just amazing of the different exercises, and the push. If you can't go to anything that's physical, or you just don't want everybody up in your business, you still a little shy, there's no judgment here. No one doesn't care about that. And that's the great thing about it. We are for real a soul tribe. You know what I mean? We are for real a whole family that supports each other. For the longest, we told a lot of people at the beginning that you should do your YouTube, you should do your TikTok, you should get out there and don't be afraid of what you receive. And now, look, we got almost every day of the week full of shows.
It's true.
Full of free readings, full of people using those gifts. And it's not about the numbers, the subscribers. It's about, I'm serving my purpose.
Yep.
And my message will touch somebody. You know what I mean? So, and that's the thing. So there's another sign for you people out there that's in the chat or even listening or whatever. Take that leap of faith. This is the time. This is definitely the time. Definitely during this full moon in Sagittarius, which I'll talk about and have the reading. Take that leap of faith.
Yes.
Spirit is going to catch you. Every time Spirit is going to catch you. There's no such thing as failure. That's what failure is an opportunity to be better than what you were. That's a lesson. That's it. That's it. You know how many times we done try to figure this thing out?
Yep. And it's interesting. we had a reading last night at the end of last evening for a woman who had many different things going on, and she was wanting. And I don't know if it was just the way the question was worded or whether how we were receiving it or whatever. But it was one of these things of I have all this, and because money came up, and she's like, I'm good with money, whatever. But I want this, and I can do this, this, and this, and this. And it was more like, and I'm like, really? You have that's such a first world problem. You have all these different opportunities, all the successes. You have a journal on Amazon, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And you're like, and it was interesting because it went back to kind of what you had mentioned at one point. And that is, again, it's like if she had just tapped into spirit, if she had just surrendered or come to a group where she would have learned even more to surrender or tap in, and to get the confidence to do what this reading that right here was talking about, the full moon in Sagittarius, then she would probably not even need to have the question asked, because the answer was there. The answer is there, was there, has always been there. But she, again, it was the most. It was one of those things you just like, gosh, just surrender already. And the answer is already there. But if you're fussing because you have too much, then maybe the problem isn't the too much. Maybe the problem is something
Lord
else.
have mercy. Right there, that would have hit every nerve. I'm just wondering, how many faces did Angie make?
Yes.
For our people to say that she was annoying and it was reached that limit up to the top, it's like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. She
Yeah.
was stuck in religion. Of course. That's the box. That's the box. It won't allow you to see anything else. So my thing is, if you're stuck on religion, then how did you come on and was asking all these questions then? Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why?
Exactly. Except if you, and part of me was like, is this just another extension of I want to be seen or heard? And it's like, I don't know. It was an interesting thing, and it really put us. It was something. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. You want to come on and you want to preach and everything else and say what you are doing with yourself, what you're doing with your life, and all of this and all of that, right? But at the same time, religion teaches you to trust as well, right? We just use different vocabulary. That's it. But our vocabulary is very, very similar to saying the same thing. Trust, focus, believe. Okay, so it's the same freaking thing.
Yeah.
It was just like, come on. I mean, how many ways, different ways you want me to say it?
Well, not only that, but the woman asked the question and she said, "What does spirit have for me?" And then she says, "I didn't want spirit or whatever." And Angie's like, "Wait a minute. In the question, you said spirit specifically.
Oh!
What the hell?" And then the woman's like, "Well, I'm not religious." And then later on, she's like, "I go to church." And then you're like, "Well, you go to church every damn Sunday, but you're not religious. What to do in church? I don't know." And Angie, like Angie said there, she said she is not religious. She goes to church to fellowship. It was like, every time she said something, she contradicted it in an excuse to not say what she said. And then she's like, oh, Lord, have mercy.
Because, when making your point goes wrong, that was that. Then that was that. When making your point goes wrong. Like, if you're trying to figure things out, and Astro Soul said it right. Faith. You got to have faith. That's like the biggest thing, faith. So if you don't believe in faith, or if you don't have faith in something, then how do you expect things to work out the way you intend for them to work out?
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? Boy, I'm telling you, if there was a tequila last night, that bottle would have been gone.
Yeah, and that's the one I had to preach a little bit. I got a little ticked, and I'm like, I even apologized in advance. I said, "You're not gonna like what I'm saying," but I was just a bit triggered, and I'm like, I usually don't get triggered, but I'm like, are you kidding me? Really? I don't know. Because when we started our reads, I told people, hey, give us some meat questions. Don't just give us the usual.
Yeah, I heard when Andy was like in agreement with that. Like, let me just asking them out the look. Give us some real questions, you know?
Exactly. So, yeah, it took 20 minutes, and we took too much. And Keena was pushing us along.
Oh, Lord.
Keena was trying to push us along. I got to give Keena credit. Keena was like, Nick.
Oh, Lord. That's that right there. Oh, you know her personally?
Oh, I didn't know you knew her personally. Oops.
Oh, gosh.
All righty then. Well.
Oh, my God. So that's why she probably came on. She was like, oh, I know Angie. Bam. And then Angie hit her with a tambourine, child.
Needless to say, Angie, when you two have a reunion, I know I'm not invited.
I know that's right. Well, Angie, you better watch it when you're walking, honey.
Watch the potato salad, because if she she might spike it or something. I don't know.
Yes. She is my daughter's high school friend,
Oh
and
Lord.
she has been Muslim and not Muslim and Christian. Wow, that's somebody that's still searching.
Yes. Yeah.
That's somebody that's still. That's somebody that's lost
Yeah. That's
and
somebody.
thinking that a religion. Now, I'm not taking from anybody's beliefs because I know how I grew up. I know how you grew up, Don, and everybody that started off this way. But when you get grown and you start to tap into your authentic self, you have to unlearn the things that you have learned, and so that you can shine your authentic self. She's waiting for a man too, probably, child.
I don't know. All I know
Because
is
you got too much time on your hands to be going back and forth to you just lost.
yeah. All
You
I know is
just
that in the end it was a challenging read, but it was something that needed to be done, and it was done.
of
But
course.
it seemed like every comment was a contradiction, and then in the end, you're like, what is it? What was what really was? Comes back to what did you really want from the conversation? Because I felt like when she left, we really didn't have. I don't know if we moved
A
the bar
closure.
at all. I don't think the can got. I think if anything, the can got kicked down the road. I don't think that we helped them, and I thought that was unfortunate to have an opportunity and then to maybe get to learn something or to get some insight, and then to miss that opportunity. I felt is such a unfortunate situation. But some people, again, they ask questions, but they don't want to hear the answers.
No, another thing, Angie made a big thing, and this happens all the time when we do readings. People get stuck on words.
Yes,
Okay, if you don't say a particular word, then it's not. It's wrong. Everything is wrong, and no, I'm not. Let me tell y'all, we don't come on here to tell y'all what you want to hear. We tell you what you need to hear and what we are being directed to speak about, and intuitively what we are receiving based off your energy. Here's why when we say no love readings, we can't tap into somebody else's um energy. You know what I mean? What we tap into is your energy, and that's it. Because you've asked us a question, you gave us permission already. So when you get wrapped up in the words, honey, that plays a big thing for you against you. You know what I mean? Because the message is that it doesn't matter if you said the message 15 times. The same way 15 times, but because you didn't hear a particular word, come on now.
exactly.
Come
Well, with
on
that
now.
said, let's get back to it. I'm sure that
Crystal
Crystal's
is
like,
like, can I
my
get
turn.
my reading?
Exactly, my turn, my turn. But again, to if one more plug for Shawna, and that is this is that full moon reading in Sagittarius she talked about. You click here, it'll take you to the YouTube reading, and you'll get the whole experience there. So just click on that, and you will
Oh yeah,
go.
thank you. Yes, 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 yes. And there is a whole breakdown of trust and everything, and it's really trusting yourself and really diving deeper in a deeper level, and it's like doing shadow work, but taking it up a notch. Okay.
Exactly,
Taking it up a notch and not to be afraid of what you will find and what comes up. Because what comes up can be that answer that you have been seeking for the longest.
exactly. And if you while you are there, don't forget to hit that subscribe
Oh
button.
yeah! Look at Sister Old up. Hit that subscribe button. Yes, and turn that
Absolutely.
notification bell on. Hit that little drop down little window for the notifications and hit all so you will know, because it ain't like how it was back in the day where you could just hit that notification bell. No, now they want you to be like, hit the notification bell. Which ones? You got options for the notification
Exactly.
bell.
All of them, or some of them, or whatever.
Yeah, it's like only when they go live, when they only post. Just hit the damn notification bell.
Exactly. Lord have mercy.
Yes,
If it ain't broke, let's fix it anyway.
absolutely. absolutely. I started the video, Shawna, and the first 3 minutes resonate. Yes, I go back and finish it. There you go. Yes, it is big information. Spirit had me do it. The third time was a charm, okay, and the third time there was a stronger message, and I'm going with that, okay. Oh yeah, don't forget. Thank you, Miss Linda. Don't forget to do the first of the month rituals. Don talks about that.
Absolutely. Most importantly, put the salt on every door jamb that you're using in your house. Take some ground cinnamon. Make sure that you open the door. This is a key. Open the door, and then blow the cinnamon into the house. Yeah, the cinnamon can be a bit messy. You don't need to use a lot. Yeah, you will have to clean a little bit maybe, but at the same time do it. If you want to go and short circuit it, you can try to put some cinnamon and some salt in some water and spray if you want. But come on, folks. It's not going to kill you to sweep a little bit of cinnamon off a floor.
Or you can use a cinnamon stick.
Cinnamon sticks too, burn cinnamon. But again, you should always be burning cinnamon in your house from at least once a week. If you're not saging the house, saging again cleanses the house. If you're not saging, then you should be burning some Palo Santo, which at least brings some energy in. And Palo Santo will last forever, which is nice. And then again, burn that cinnamon stick too.
Yes, and if you don't have that kit, somebody has that kit on Etsy. Check that kit out on their store.
Yes, I forgot that's in the store as well, isn't it?
Yes. Dang,
I'm slow today.
That's okay. It's okay. I got your back.
One of those hint, nudge, nudge, hello. Oh my goodness. All right, Crystal, let's see what we have for you.
I have the 6 of Swords. You're moving on, child. You're moving on. You coming out of this crazy, you're moving on up. Right? And what's so great about this, and I love the 6 of Swords, of how Spirit is the one that's guiding you. You're not turning around asking where we're going, what we doing, how we're gonna get there. You going along for the ride, child, and you are allowing. See, this was the noise. This is the noise I'm talking about. So I hope y'all can hear me good. And he ain't doing nothing but mowing dirt. There's hardly any grass over there. Anyways, you are mowing along. You are going along.
Sorry.
Okay, no worries. And you go into something that's so much better. You're coming out of the chaoticness. But guess what? Let me just tell you what you're doing, Crystal. This is what you manifested. And you keep manifesting things differently in your life, okay? You have all the tools. You have all the things that you need. And you are making them work. You are using them. You are using your power. And which is amazing that you are changing your whole situation. Continue to do that, okay? Look, daggone it. Y'all need to leave this past alone. Y'all can't take this with y'all. How many times is this card? This card came up for everybody today. This 5 of Cups. This is a Spirit letting you know that there is freedom on the horizon for you. And you just being stuck like, I'm done with these cups. Okay, maybe you don't. Wait a minute, walk away. You don't need to be looking at it like, are they gonna come right back up? What's gonna happen? Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. We're gonna do a remix to Let It Go. Okay?
Exactly.
Let it go. You have the 2 of Wands here, and the 2 of Wands, is about being actionary on your goals, being actionary to what your desires, what your dreams are, being actionary. Take it and being productive. All right. Keep going forward. This is also connecting you to what the world has to offer you. Okay. Don't just look at it and saying like, look, I don't know what to do. There's no excuse. Every problem has a solution. Okay, every obstacle has a solution. You can overcome that. Every challenge has a solution. Okay, Ask for help if need so. But you got the temperance card, honey. And the temperance card is speaking with have some patience. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon. Take your time. Don't think that things are going to just happen overnight. Nah, wait a minute. Hold on. You got to have some trust. You got to have some faith. You got to have something to where you can hold on to. And this temperance is saying, all right, as you have this temperance, as you have this patience, allow yourself to heal. Allow you to heal the things that surround you as well, so that you can move forward and bring balance. Because that's also balance as well. You filling the cup up at the same time of you filling that other cup up. So the temperance I love is that healing, and allow yourself to heal. Ooh, Spirit was like, put them down and go to that healing deck. So I have to pull a card from the healing deck because I was just talking about the healing for you, Crystal. Ooh, get out in nature. Don't be in the house. All of this right here is all outside. Every card represents being outside and connecting with nature. That is what's going to help you heal. That is what is going to give you your answers and help you see things differently. But connecting with spirit in a big major way. Also, focus, 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 focus. I think that is the theme that's been coming up a whole lot. Trust, believe, focus, okay? Letting things go, releasing. You have spiritual growth. This is what's going to be happening for you, my love. Spiritual growth, all the way. Ooh! And as you do that, look what happens. New beginnings. With an S, not just a beginning. A S. You got new beginnings happening. So you have opened up that treasure box for you, okay? And Spirit is super excited to keep giving you all these blessings and having you understand that once you rely on Spirit, Spirit literally has your back, honey, and will always, always, always provide for you. Okay? That's what I have.
I think that I just think the one thing is that you have got to you work you work around a very high intensity situation. You work you work in a field that takes a lot from you. And when people come to you, they come to you because they need to fix something. Okay, so it's like it's something in medicine or something, or I don't know what it is, but again, I'm getting the sense. And so unfortunately what I'm feeling is that you bring some of that, you allow some of that to get in, and you allow some of that to I don't know, to kind of it can bring you down. Okay, I mean, it really does. You let it seep in, and you have those two wonderful children, and the last thing you need to do is bring home that energy that you've picked up from somebody else, and then come home to them with it. And so yeah, I can, yeah. I just feel you have to somehow figure out a way to build a sphere, do the gold light sphere or whatever you want to do, but put a sphere around you, build a wall between you and the energies that you get at work, and make sure that you don't bring those energies back with you intentionally or unintentionally, because sometimes subconsciously they come with us. We don't even, Angie knows that. Of all people, Angie knows that, because she came to visit with a spirit in my house one day, and he went home with her. And I am not kidding you. I'm serious. She came home. I told her about a spirit. She came. She talked to him for about an hour. Then we sat in the room talking with the spirit for about the next hour. And then when she left the next morning, he was there with her, and he left our house and went to hers. So what I'm saying is to try to find a buffer between you and what you do and the people that you serve, and make sure that you buffer them and their needs with you and your needs. And then when you come home to your children, you don't bring home that with them, because those two little kids are the most important thing in your life, and um, you definitely consciously would never do that, but the subconscious sometimes gets us in trouble, or the things that slip in that we are not aware of, because again, whatever. So what I asked, so again, moving forward, the one thing I would suggest is finding a way to do that isolation, to do that wall, and there are many ways to do that. But that's the real thing that I think I needed to get out. That was that to not bring the work home. Make sure the work stays at work. Make sure the energies of work stays at work. And if anything, do like a psychic shower. I know that sounds very crazy to some folks, but sometimes you got to do it. And that is you visualize when you walk out the door of wherever you are. Once you leave that threshold, visualize water coming down in front of the door as you exit. It's kind of like a car wash kind of deal in that sense. It's like a car wash, but you're the car. Walk through that door with psychic water raining down on you as you walk out, and visualize it every day. And it's the psychic rays of energy that cleanse that stuff from you, so that as you leave the building, and again, you get into the mode of thinking, you visualize that wall of, again, water or psychic energy, whatever, and as you cross through it, it cleanses you so you don't bring it home. Try doing that. That's an easy way to do it. It's a visualization exercise as well. But again, it's all about the mind and the mind's control. So when you do that, I think you'll see yourself in a better place when you get home, because your kids need mom. They don't need working mom. Working mom is what they have to deal with, but they don't need working mom to bring work home. Okay? That's what I got.
That's what you got.
Next in line, Crystal, like, all that for that, really? All that, wait, come on, give me a break. Next in line is Allison. Allison,
Allison, are you still here?
oh yes. While we're asking the question, Allison, Kat left. Kat told me she had to leave. Shelly. So Allison and Shelly are the next two. Are either of you here? Now somebody's going to go create a new thing saying Shelly and log in.
Oh, child, I know that's a lot right there. She works with seniors with dementia. Yeah, you got to cleanse yourself. I recommend you wear a crystal, and that's black tourmaline or black obsidian, to shield you from that, and where it dispels that before you even coming home. It dispels that as soon as you leave the building, child. It won't even penetrate. So I'm just saying, I do crystals. I'm just saying, wear black tourmaline, or wear anything that's protecting, like a protecting stone. And check out my website, Crystal. And yeah, thank you. Boom. Let's get in that code and check out that website and my website, and it will. I make these bracelets, earrings, all of this jewelry, and I work with spirit with that. So, with the intentions, because you do need protection around you. And
Absolutely.
if you don't see anything that's on there, I can customize a piece for you. So yeah, let's go to that link tree.
Yeah, this is Linktree. It'll take you to her services and everything else too. So this is a good one to go to. There you go. So yeah, and I don't see either one of the other two folks popping in.
No.
So yeah, I felt that senior, that I felt that healthcare vibe, and it was like it was very yeah. I can feel that it worries her sometimes. I think it worries her, and I think she brings again. She considers that,
Mm-hmm.
So I think we are about done then. We've cleared the list off. Lord have mercy. Look.
All right.
Kenny's
Even though
probably
it
peeking.
started off crazy.
I haven't seen Kenny peeking through the window recently, so I didn't know. He must
Oh
not be
no, he
hungry yet.
I told you he's on crow, but he probably is in a meeting because they've been doing meetings like crazy for some reason. So he like, but he did walk by. I did see him walk by.
I saw one time he did, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget, folks. Don't forget, folks, that a full moon is coming
Yes.
on June 3rd, right around the corner. We're talking 2
Literally.
days around the corner, and we are prepared. You are prepared because all you got to do is put on your camera, click on this little link, and it
Yes.
will take you to a full moon ritual video, and it'll tell you exactly what you should do to heighten the energy from the full moon and use it to your advantage. So
Yes.
again, this is a great little video. I wonder who made it.
I wonder. I wonder.
But the good part is it gives you a quick, easy ritual on how to again harness the energy of the full moon and use it to your fullest advantage. And while you're there, don't forget, if you're not a subscriber yet, please subscribe, and also click that like button. Would be wonderful too for that. But again, it's a good video. But most important thing is that these are simple steps. What this video and everything we're telling you about with talking to spirit, with using the salt, with using cinnamon, with doing this ritual, these things are very simple and they don't take very long. They don't take long to do, but the benefits and the rewards that you reap are long lasting. So you're like, okay, let me do 3 minutes of my time. What a waste of my time, 3 minutes. Well, damn, guess what? If it pays off in 3 weeks of great energy and a lot of progress, then that was the best 3 minutes you ever spent. The best 3 minutes.
Absolutely.
And considering you didn't pay a damn thing for it, they're even better. It's amazing how some things you can get for free that are very valuable. So this is one of them. As are our readings and everything else. We do not charge for these readings. We do charge for private readings, and believe me, I don't mean to be arrogant, but we are worth every penny, because when you get a private reading, you get a private reading and you get read.
We put a lot of work into what we do.
Yes, we do. And pride, because and I know pride is like a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. The reality is we're damn good at what we do because we've spent years making sure that we are prepared to do what we do, and making sure that we understand it well enough so where we don't, it's most important that we don't do, that everybody should be like, don't do any harm and then do good. And that's what we do. No harm and then good. So there you go. So that said, again, folks, any other things you want to, anything else, Shawna? What else? What's coming up for you? I know you're going traveling this week. You will be gone.
Going up to Nebraska. Yeah, we're going up to Nebraska tomorrow morning, and we're going to be at the campus, so he can get his cap and gown, and then which I love. I appreciate it. I love it because it's a bunch of people graduating, but it's Saturday morning, so his graduation starts at 9:10, and they start that joker on time. So I love it. So we can have the rest of the day to chill, relax, party, and then Saturday and Sunday we right back down here early in the morning too. And
that was a quick one.
Yeah, because we're just going right back down, and then we get to party for the rest of the week.
Hell yeah. Yeah, indeed.
Because we got family coming in, everybody. So yes. But I won't be doing my ritual until on Sunday when I get back here, because it's the 3rd and the 4th. That's how powerful this moon is. I mean, powerful day. So if you miss it because it's on the 3rd, it's okay. You got the 4th, to do your rituals. Put those crystals out there. Put your tarot cards, whatever you use as your tools to recharge them. Okay. So make sure, you do this ritual. It is 100% amazing and very powerful. Why not harness this energy? Why not use this energy?
Exactly.
Okay. So that's all I have right now.
Yep. And don't forget the salt and the cinnamon. If you can, get it done. One more quick reminder of Shawna's little merch shop. Make sure you hit our merch shop. Here we go.
My merch. Yes.
Yes. And while you're at it, folks, again, if you are looking for gifts, these are wonderful gifts. If you're looking to I mean, this is graduation time. This is celebration time for the summer and spring things. So wonderful gifts there. Also, if you want to give the gift of tarot card shirts or my logo, which is right here, I have that on shirt. That's merch. You're welcome to go to my Etsy store, which is Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Easy. You know, that's one thing I'm so blessed that I was able to get such a unique name that it's everywhere. So
Yes.
if you go to Etsy, if you go to YouTube, you go to Twitch, you go to Twitter, you go to Instagram, Sonoran Mystic Tarot, everywhere. So the good part is it's easy to find. But again, from there, you'll find those. You can also get readings, and you can get smudging kits to smudge the house. What a wonderful thing to do at the beginning of the month. It's always good to smudge. And additionally, remember your salt and remember your cinnamon. And we'll do one more plug for my Etsy shop with my
Yes.
commercial.
With your Marshall.
There you go. Yeah, well, it's supposed to be doing it. I don't know what's it doing. Hello. All righty then. So with that said, folks, I think we're about done. There is one more thing that was clicking in my head, and I don't remember what it was, but it was about. Oh yes, Shawna, Monday. That's it. Monday you'll be back.
Yes, Monday I will be back on. Yes,
Good.
of course.
Yeah, so log back in on Monday for the tea time.
Yes, tea
starts
time.
at
10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there we'll be doing the week prediction. Well, the energy. Yeah, week prediction. Whatever. And free readings as well. So
Yes.
make sure you are tuned in and subscribed as well. Are we doing Thursday?
Don't know. Don't think so. Don't think so. We'll talk this time.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
I cannot commit one way or the other. You know,
Yes,
I can neither
like,
confirm nor deny.
Thursdays?
And then Sunday, Angie, 3:00 or around that time for West Coast time. It's Angie and Sherry Berry, and I think Levita may be joining them this week. Also Tuesday, Susan and Julie.
Yes.
And they start usually around 8 a.m. West Coast time. And then Bonnie starts with Julie on Wednesday at 10 a.m. West Coast time.
I think they changed their time because they came on 12 my time. So that was 9 o'clock.
9 our time then, yeah. Yeah, so.
Oh, no, or was it 12 o'clock? Because I came on, I was surprised. I was like, oh, shucks, they on at the afternoon. So, Julie, can you confirm the time on Wednesday for y'all? Please, ma'am. And they're all of, the platforms all the shows are free readings. Ooh, 10 a.m. Okay, 10 a.m. Just kidding. I thought it was, 12. Thank you, Julie. Did you see that?
Hop over to Love Riot Warrior.
Yes.
And that's where you find her. She's on YouTube and Facebook under that. And also, I think Twitch. I can't remember if she set up on Twitch there or not. Anyway.
She's on Twitch. So make sure y'all are following her on Twitch. She just set that up too. Love Riot Warriors.
Absolutely. Yep. And then, of course,
don't
Angie
say
Lewis,
that 3 times fast.
Exactly. Angie Lewis 85 says is Angie's that's Wednesdays, and my nose is itching. Somebody's coming. I don't know. What does that mean? I don't know.
Well, that was, you didn't see what happened to the screen?
The zit.
Yeah.
Yep, I saw it. Whoop, there it is.
Yes.
Anyway, thanks, folks, for popping in. We're out of here.
Yes.
Have a great weekend. And we will see you on, again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, blah, blah, blah. Bye-bye.